Hello everyone, Sheltic, and this is the all-new UPERFECT UCOLOR 19 Apex 4K QLED portable monitor. Today we're taking a closer look at this portable monitor that pushes far past portable and steps into full-blown creator display territory. With QLED color, a razor-sharp 19-inch 4K panel, 144Hz refresh rate, 9 millisecond response time, HDR, FreeSync, and an ultra-thin minimalist design, it's built for creators, editors, designers, and even gamers who want desktop class performance anywhere. This is one of the most premium portable monitors I've tested, so let's unbox, set up, go over the features and specs, check out some accessories, as well as see what it's like gaming on my PC, productivity, and portability. As always, if you have any questions, ask them down below. The UCOLOR 19 Apex comes surprisingly well packed. Inside the box, you get the 19-inch 4K UCOLOR monitor itself. We'll get back to that in a second. A manual and documentation. Underneath is a USB-C power adapter. Then you got some VESA mini mount screws. There's a mini HDMI to HDMI cable and 2 USB-C cables. Pretty much everything you need is included. No need to buy extra cables just to get started, which is always a plus. Design-wise, the UCOLOR 19 Apex keeps things simple. It's pretty thin and lightweight with dimensions of 432 by 250 by 7 millimeters and about 3.07 pounds. You get the aluminum body with a matte finish, ultra thin edges, and a surprisingly sturdy chassis for something this light. Along the left side are the 2 USB-C ports that can handle both power and display, and a mini HDMI port. Now on the right side is the 3.5 millimeter audio jack, the menu buttons, and a silver power button. Below that is an OTG port, which is a surprise and nice to see included with this monitor. Along the bottom are dual 1-watt speakers and some rubber feet. On the back are some VESA mounting holes for a monitor arm. This monitor also comes in with a built-in kickstand. It folds into the back perfectly and can adjust to 0 to 180 degrees to the angle of your choosing. So you have 2 ways to connect this portable monitor to your PC or devices, either mini 2.1 HDMI or USB-C 3.1. This is a 16-watt monitor, so connecting to a power supply I think is essential to use all the features of this monitor to its fullest potential. Although the 19 Apex can still run with one single cable on many devices. Everything is plug and play, so it's compatible with laptops, MacBooks, gaming consoles, Steam Deck, ROG Ally, smartphones, cameras, mini PCs, the list goes on. Since the UCOLOR 19 Apex is a portable monitor, it can be used just about anywhere and with just about any device. In my case, I think this makes a perfect addition as a second screen for my PC. The 19 Apex monitor complements my larger OLED LG monitor, giving me more workspace for productivity and creative tasks. It doesn't scream portable monitor, which I like, it just looks clean. Checking out the on-screen display, on the right side of the UCOLOR 19 Apex has a neat row of 4 OSD buttons to control the menu and also quick access functions. Going through the buttons, you have the quick adjust for signal source, which also is a back button for the menu. Here's the quick adjust volume button and quick adjust brightness button. These buttons also help with menu navigation. The button next to the power button brings up the on-screen display where there are a ton of customizable options. To navigate the menu, use the brightness button to cycle between options. You have the picture option to change brightness, contrast, blacks, and your game mode from standard to RPS and RTS. There's a switch mode that changes the resolution down or up. There's color effect, is where you can change the saturation, the hue, the sharpness, and rotate the screen. Then there's information of your input settings. Then a reset, so you can go back to your factory settings. In the advanced controls, you have HDR mode, blue light protection, 3D sound, and your FreeSync toggle. Under option, you have input source like HDMI or USB-C, language, change your aspect ratio and the volume, and temperature changes your display from cool to warm or vice versa. Under OSD settings, it also changes your display position and the transparency of the screen. The menu is simple, responsive, and very straightforward. The UPERFECT UCOLOR 19 Apex comes with a 19-inch 4K UHD QLED panel, and this screen is easily the star of the show. At this size, with a 16:9 aspect ratio, 4K looks incredibly sharp. You're getting a tight pixel density that makes text razor clean, photos ultra-defined, and UI elements almost print-like. 19 inches sounds small, but in person it feels like a sweet spot. Noticeably bigger than your typical 15 to 17-inch portable monitors, but still thin and lightweight enough to carry around. Because it's quantum dot display, colors are rich and vibrant without looking oversaturated. The wide color gamut, 107.8% DCI P3, helps it deliver a more cinematic, high-end look that stands out from typical portable monitors. Because of the QLED plus wide color gamut, colors look vivid and more immersive than on basic sRGB-only monitors. Reds are deep, blues pop, and skin tones stay natural. The contrast ratio is 1200 to 1, and brightness is rated at about 400 nits, which lets the colors and shadows look good without being washed out. The monitor is 8 bits or 16.7 million colors. It means that the monitor can display a wide range of colors, enough for normal use, gaming, and general content, but not as many subtle shades as higher-end 10-bit displays. Viewing angles are excellent at 178 degrees thanks to the IPS panel, so whether you're in front of the screen or off to the side, you don't lose brightness or color accuracy. And speaking about brightness, it gets plenty bright for indoor studio work, making it great for creators, editors, and anyone who needs consistent color. For motion, the 19 Apex supports 144Hz refresh rate, which makes everything feel smooth and responsive. Scrolling, editing, gaming, it all looks more fluid, and there's noticeably less motion blur compared to standard 60Hz portable monitors. HDR is supported, though like most portable monitors, it's limited. It's more for casual use than true HDR performance. Now for productivity, editing, content consumption, and even creative work, this panel looks great. The 19-inch size changes everything. For video editing, you can extend your timeline. For coding, you get more vertical lines on screen. For office work, multiple windows fit comfortably. If you want a travel monitor that feels like an actual desktop display, this is the one. And for gaming, the UColor 19 Apex monitor really surprised me. It's not a competitive gamer level display, but it's more than good enough for casual and mid-level gaming, especially on the go. You don't get the kind of ultra-low response times like 1 millisecond or 0.5 milliseconds that dedicated eSport monitors offer. This monitor comes in at 9 milliseconds. So competitive FPS or fast-twitch shooters may feel a bit behind top-tier monitors. In short, the UColor 19 Apex is an impressive portable gaming display. It merges sharp 4K visuals, rich QLED color, FreeSync, and smoother 140Hz motion in a compact and flexible form. As I mentioned before, it won't replace a high-performance desktop monitor for hardcore competitive gaming, but for casual or console gamers, or anyone needing a portable high-quality display, it's a very compelling option. Now, would I use this as my main gaming monitor? If I value portability and flexibility, yes. If I want maximum competitive edge, maybe pair it with a secondary monitor or a dedicated eSport grade panel. But for its size and price, it does deliver more value and performance than you think. Now my opinion on the dual built-in speakers, they sound loud enough for general use. They have clear mids, very limited bass. They do have a hollow sound I found. They work in a pinch, but you'll want headphones or external speakers for serious gaming or media consumption. But really judge for yourself.
Deploying wings.
Even though it's 19 inches, it's still very portable. With its thin aluminum body, lightweight for its size, the USB-C single cable workflow really reduces clutter. It's bigger than most portable monitors, but the extra screen real estate is worth it if you travel with a laptop bag or a backpack. Although you may want to carry it also in a padded case for protection. A few accessories I found go great with this monitor that take it to the next level are some 180-degree angle USB-C and mini HDMI adapters. They reroute the cables to the back to save space and give a much cleaner look. Also, a longer USB-C and HDMI cables, as the supplied cables may not reach where you want to place your monitor, or you want some more flexibility to move the monitor around. And a monitor arm to take advantage of the VESA mounting holes, which most portable monitors lack. This means you can use it vertically, build a portable dual-screen workstation. It basically doubles a lightweight desktop monitor when mounted. Looking at some of the pros and cons that I found with the UPERFECT UColor 19 Apex is the 4K resolution plus high refresh rate. You get sharp, crisp details from the 3840 by 2160 QLED panel and smooth motion control, great for both cinematic games and action-oriented titles. You also get vibrant colors and good contrast thanks to the QLED plus HDR plus a wide color gambit. At 3 pounds and 19 inches, it's far easier to carry than typical desktop monitors, making it ideal for gaming on the go, travel setups, or using with a laptop console in different rooms. The FreeSync adaptive sync support plus HDR helps reduce screen tearing, stutter, especially helpful if your hardware supports variable refresh, giving a smoother, more stable gaming experience. Also, the wide viewing angles and decent brightness. Viewing angles are generous at 178 degrees, and brightness contrast are strong enough for indoor gaming and editing. the premium aluminum build, and also VESA mount support. Some of the cons I found with this monitor: HDR is limited. The price is a little bit higher than typical portable displays. The response time and input lag is not really ultra competitive at 9 milliseconds. The built-in speakers are underwhelming, and I couldn't find any built-in burn protections, so I don't know how this monitor screen will hold up over time. But taking basic precautions like avoiding static images, lowering the brightness, and using a screensaver should prevent this. So that was a look at the UPERFECT UCOLOR 19 Apex 4K portable monitor. If you're looking for a portable monitor that feels more like a full-fledged desktop monitor that will also complement your setup, this one absolutely delivers. This monitor shines if you want a portable gaming display setup, play cinematic or visually rich games on a console or laptop, or do mixed-use gaming, editing, creative work. Overall, this screen punches way above its size. You get pro-level sharpness, excellent color, QLED vibrancy, wide angles, and a refresh rate that makes everyday use feel premium and fast. I believe it comes in at a good price at around $450, but I will have some codes down in the description to knock that price down if you choose to buy. So let me know in the comments, is this too big for a portable monitor, or is 19 inches the sweet spot? Well, you just made it to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. Check out the video next. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Shell Tech.